Hello. Hopefully, I have managed to sort out the gremlins that have stopped this from working all day. Um, this is a very quick video just to um, go over the molecular mass issue again, and just to very briefly introduce the or recap the periodic table and what you need to take from it in terms of valence electrons. What I've made you today is carbonic acid. Carbonic acid you might not like as much as alcohol, but it's actually incredibly important because this is what keeps your blood at a very narrow range of pH. Without this, you would be dead very quickly. So it's really important. If you look at this, you can see that there is one carbon, 3 oxygens, they're the red ones, remember, and 2 hydrogens. The hydrogens, remember, must be on the outside because hydrogen has only 1 electron. So it can only share that 1 electron. So it can only have 1 bond. And this is something I'll be looking very carefully for in your assignment, whether you do glucose or fat, to see that all the hydrogens are on the outside because they only have 1 bond. If I share the screen with you, you will see the periodic table. Here's the one that you've got folded, and yours is folded over. And you can see hydrogen is here in group 1. So all of these down here have got 1 electron that they can play with. These have got more than 1 electron. Obviously, this one has got 3 electrons, but 2 are tucked in that inside circle, that inner shell. And it's not able to use those to play with. It can only play with the valence electron. That's the one on the outside. This one, sodium, it's got 11 electrons, but still 10 of those are all tucked. Two electrons in the inside circle, the inner shell, and then 8 in the next shell, the second shell, which is this whole period across here, and then 1 valence electron that it can play with. And that's really important. And if you recall, we folded all of these out so that we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the number of electrons in the valence shell. Now, if we have another look at this, you'll see we already mentioned that we've got 1 electron being shared for the hydrogens, the white balls. Oxygen is here. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 8 electrons in total, but 2 are in that inner shell that it's not able to play with. It's got 6 valence electrons. It wants 8. So in order to get 8, it's got to share twice. So if you see it sharing 1 electron here with the hydrogen, and it's sharing 1 electron here with the carbon. Same with this one. And this one on the top is sharing 2 electrons with the carbon. So it's got 6 of its own. It wants 8. It's sharing another 2. So it thinks, and atoms don't think, but it's stable when it's got 8 electrons. Carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the way we remember this is carbon forever. Because carbon has 4 electrons, it needs to share another 4 to have that stable configuration of 8. And it is sharing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter that 2 of those are shared with the same atom. They're all happy atoms. And that's what I'm going to look for in your assignment, that all of the atoms are happy atoms. So that's an important thing for you to remember.